The big story we're tracking, the meeting of the NCP taking place at their headquarters in Mumbai. Let's go across to Ankit for more on that. And this is to choose the successor for Sharad Pawar. We're expecting a press conference a short while from now. And Ankit, meanwhile, you've had supporters out there outside the headquarters since the morning. Many of the youth workers of the NCP also, there with posters. And we believe, there's been a little incident in which someone even tried to immolate themselves. So people really getting emotional right now, wanting Sharad Pawar to stay on.
Well, absolutely high drama here outside the NCP office in the Fort area of Mumbai. Just about 7-8 minutes back, one Karyakarta out of nowhere took out a bottle of kerosene under his shirt and poured over himself. Just as he took out a matchbox itself, the other Karyakartas around him stopped him, and then he was taken away. The police then stepped in, and that man has been removed from this location. But high drama taking place here. Let me just try and show you as we are waiting for that press conference to take place. This entire area, you can still smell a lot of kerosene here. The Karyakartas have sat down, continue sloganeering for Sharad Pawar to rethink his decision is going on as we speak. But the fact remains, Gargi, that at this moment, everything is going more or less as it was expected. I would not say that there are any surprises here. It was expected that the Karyakartas will get emotional with Sharad Pawar decision, and then the repercussion or the reaction to it is going to establish two things. Number one, Sharad Pawar is the last word as far as the NCP is concerned. He's the big boss. And the emotional support that he has of the cadre, that's a message. It's a message not only for other political parties, namely the BJP, Shiv Sena and others, especially the BJP, which many say has been trying to do a similar operation in the Shiv Sena that happened in the NCP, that happened in the Shiv Sena. So that message is being heard here loud and clear. And apart from that, it's also a message within the party that whether you want to stay or you want to leave the party, largely the cadre is loyal to me. It is essentially a Sharad Pawar party. That's the message that has also been sent across by this this entire resignation, and of course the events that followed and what we see here this morning as well. Praful Patel will be addressing the press conference in just a short while from now. What we also have been told by sources is that largely there is a consensus in the committee. They are going to request Mr. Sharad Pawar to continue as the president. That could be till his Rajya Sabha tenure ends, that is 3 years from now, or at least till the Lok Sabha elections of 2024. Another formula that is being worked at is that Sharad Pawar remains the president, but there are working presidents, one or two, which are also named as far as running the party is concerned. How will it be divided? Whether Supriya Sule is going to be that working president? Will it be both Ajit and Supriya Sule? Because remember, Ajit Pawar largely has his writ in Maharashtra. The NCP in Maharashtra has a lot of supporters as far as Ajit Pawar is concerned, but that doesn't match the kind of frenzy and the madness that Sharad Pawar enjoys when it comes to the support that we are seeing at this moment. So multiple messagings as far as the old man of the politics is concerned. Very soon the press conference should start, Gargi. Right. That will clarify more. But eventually it is going to be seen that the ball will be back in Sharad Pawar's court.
Right, Ankit, and as we're waiting for that press conference, obviously the Shiv Sena, the Thackeray, Congress watching all this very closely. And let's just read out this tweet that Sanjay Raut put out in the morning, where he put out a quote in which it says, "In politics, nothing happens by accident. If it happens, you can bet it was planned that way." And he's quoting Franklin Roosevelt. So very discerning tweet there. And as you've also been saying, Sharad Pawar is known to be very wily. He's a very smart politician, and all this is a lot of drama. But clearly he has a decision in his mind that he's going to go ahead and make.
It is not a coincidence that Sharad Pawar came out and announced a decision. I agree with what Mr. Sanjay Raut is saying, and in context of Sharad Pawar, even let's say he decides that he has had enough, health reasons, 80 years old, has had a long innings in politics, has seen the top of politics, was almost at one point of time the president of the Congress party, broke away, came back with the Congress, formed governments, has the ability, as many say, to do unthinkable things. Who would have thought that Congress and Shiv Sena at some day would come together on a platform, form the government, fight the elections together? It was Sharad Pawar who was able to do that, galvanize that kind of a Mahavikas Aghadi as well. And he's also somebody who has always been working on multiple fronts. There is plan A, plan B, plan C. Many viewers hearing right now would think that we are sort of taking him in a different pedestal, but that is true as far as Sharad Pawar is concerned. Look at the way he functions. He is friends with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. 3 years back, Prime Minister, when he went to Baramati, it was Sharad Pawar in an golf cart with him, showing him the sugarcane fields and the cooperative structure there. Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself said that he has learnt a lot from Mr. Sharad Pawar. On the other hand, he also does business, or he is in business with the opposition. He's being seen as a man who's trying to bring the opposition together ahead of 2024. Then he becomes the man who breaks away from the opposition unity over the JPC issue, over the Hindenburg report. So Sharad Pawar has multiple moves at any given moment. So to think that he has resigned without having a succession plan in his mind, or knowing the repercussions of what will happen post that, is quite unthinkable. So in that context, I agree with what Sanjay Raut is saying. And remember, Mr. Raut a few days back had also put out another tweet in which he has said there is one more politician who has done this in Maharashtra, resigned and then come back, and that was Balasaheb Thackeray. He resigned. The cadres went crazy. There were similar emotional scenes. People, self-immolation bid and others. And then he took his decision back. That was to establish that he's numero uno as far as Shiv Sena is concerned, when he was facing a series of defection from senior leaders. So that's the same formula, it seems, that Mr. Sharad Pawar has applied as far as politics of Maharashtra is concerned. Not only to check and give a message of who's the boss in NCP, but also check and give a clear message to his nephew Ajit Pawar.